Now let's discuss some miscellaneous problems on applications of quadratic equation. So this is from exercise 4.2, sixth question. A cottage industry produces a certain number of articles in a day. On a particular day, the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. If the total cost of production was rupees 90, find the number of articles and cost of each one. So here let's take the number of articles as x. So if number of articles are x, cost of production it is given was 3 more than twice the number of articles. So I can write it as 3 plus 2x or 2x plus 3. Now cost of production will be the number of articles multiplied by the cost for one article. Now suppose the cost of producing one pen is 5 rupees and I am producing 10 pens. So total cost will be 10 multiplied by 5. So like that, number of articles that are produced multiplied by what is the cost for producing each one, that will give me the total cost. So that is equal to 90. So then I have to expand the bracket and get it in standard form of the quadratic. So final quadratic is 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. Then use the quadratic formula, substitute a, b and c here. Minus 3 plus minus square root of 729, that is 27. So one of the values is negative, which is not possible. So positive value is 24 by 4, which is 6. So number of articles are 6 and cost of each one will be 2x plus 3. In that I'll substitute 6. So that is rupees 15. The next question is from exercise 4.3, question number 5. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in maths and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more in maths and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in both the subjects. So one of the marks, that is marks in maths, I am taking as x. So marks in English will be 30 minus x because the total is given as 30. The sum of maths and English marks is 30. So if maths marks are x, English marks should be 30 minus x. Now the new marks, if she had got 2 marks more in maths, new marks will be what? X plus 2. And 3 marks less in English, that means the new marks in English would have been 30 minus x minus 3. 3 marks less in English and 2 marks more in maths. So 27 minus x in English and x plus 2 in maths, these are the new marks. And their product is 210. So with that we will form the quadratic. X plus 2 into 27 minus x is equal to 210. Then I will expand this bracket and get it in general form of the quadratic. So I will get it as x square minus 25x minus 156 equal to 0. Then apply the quadratic formula. Now here both the values that I am getting are positive. So both the values are possible. One is 13 and the other is 12. So case 1, I will form two cases because both these values are possible. If maths marks are 13, then English marks will be 30 minus 13, 17. If maths marks are 12, then English marks should be 30 minus 12, that is 18. So two sets of values are possible here. One combination is maths marks 13 and English marks 17. Another combination is maths marks 12 and English marks 18. The next question is from exercise 4.3, question number 7. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger. Find the two numbers. So one of them is smaller number, other is larger. So I am taking smaller number as A and the larger number as B. So initially I am starting with two variables and ultimately I will reduce the equation in one variable form and solve it. So smaller number is A, larger number is B. Square of the smaller, it is given as 8 times the larger. So A square is equal to 8B. So A must be square root of B, which if possible I will use only this value. A value I will not be using here, because the next condition what is given is difference between the squares of these two numbers is 180. Now obviously bigger minus smaller only we can do. So B square minus A square is 180. Substitute the value of A square here. B square minus 8B minus 180 equal to 0. So this is in quadratic form now. Now apply the quadratic formula. Then I will get two values here again. One is positive 36 by 2 and the other is negative, which is not possible, because if A square, if this is negative, A square can't be negative. This is the value of B that I am finding out, and B it is given is equal to A square. So if B is negative, A square is negative, so which is not possible for any real number. So only one possible value is there, that is 18. The larger number is 18. Smaller number should be square root of this smaller number. A is square root of 8B. So here I am substituting square root of 8 into 18, that is square root of 144. This can be plus or minus 12. Now here both possibilities are there. It can either be plus 12 or minus 12. But A square can't be negative, that is why this value is not possible. And it is not mentioned that they have to be positive integers. It is not mentioned anywhere in the question. So we can write smaller number as plus or minus 12 both. But larger number is only one value is possible for that, that is 18.